Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I wanted to do an unboxing and review a new glue gun that was sent to me, and it's from the Monvict company. It came in this box and it was sent directly in this box. There was a label here, but I peeled it off. It's a nice box, good small size to keep and to hold if you don't, if you need something to store it in. But it comes with glue sticks, and it's a 40-watt hot glue gun. I don't know, I've only had a couple other hot glue guns. The one I have right now I don't like. It leaks a lot, so I'm hoping that this one does not do that. I haven't tried it yet, but wanted to show you. It is kind of in between a small and a large. The one I have, a miniature size, that I don't really like the miniature sizes. They usually don't heat up very fast, but this is kind of in between the smaller one that I have and the larger one that I have. I like the color white. I think this was, well, the listing is just this one color. If that makes any difference to me, it doesn't. There are some instructions on how to use it. And let's see, it comes with a stand, which is great, that has suctions on the bottom, so that's awesome. Doesn't move around. And then this part fits in here. Let's see. It's this way. Very easy to put together. And then this will sit in here, I think. Yeah, it just sits up like that. This part is kind of a rubbery little part, and it looks like it comes off so you can wash it if it gets to be messy. And then you just plug it in. So I'm gonna plug it in here. Get this started, and I'll talk a little bit more about what came in the box. All right, and then it came with several things of glue, and these are the skinnier glue sticks. So if you have a mini glue gun, these will work perfect. So let's see, 5, it's about 20 of the regular, and then it came with some colored ones, which are fun. I've never had colored glittery glue sticks, but these will be great for probably Christmas or whatever. It's super fun. All right, and then I'll go ahead and stick my glue stick in here. There. And then it also has a stand if you want to stand it up, and that fits right here. So I'll go ahead and put that on there if you want to sit it on a table or whatever. Probably should have done this before I plugged it in. Just gotta pop it in there. There we go. Not too bad. So that will sit up like that. And I guess, oh, it flips up, so then you can just stick it on in there like that, but I'm not sure. There, it sits like that. And I guess you don't really need this unless you're doing it on a table like that. It does flip up, but I think it fits better without that if you're going to leave it on this. So I'm going to take it off for now just because I'm just going to leave it on there for now. I'm just going to pop it off. I'm getting this real time because I'm just now opening this. Well, I guess I'll leave that on there for now. It still fits, but not as well. But I love the stand because I don't have a stand with my other one. I always just would lean it on a plate. But yeah, so very cool. This is a Monvict hot glue gun S808. I'll have the link for it down below if you're interested. But I'm going to see if this is coming. Oh, okay, so this is different from any glue gun I've ever had. This has an on and off switch. That is very cool because I've never had that on, as I said. So you got to turn it on. Then let's see. It is 3:38, and I'm going to time to see how long it takes to get hot and enough to use it. I'm going to see what the instructions say. If it says how long it takes. It says preheat the glue gun for 2 to 5 minutes. Press the trigger until the melted glue begins to flow from the nozzle. Don't pull out the melted glue from the glue gun. You can keep it for the next use. Well, that's, yeah. Let's see, 2 to 5 minutes. So we'll let that sit here for that amount of time. And what I want to do to test this out is make a stencil. I've seen this on Pinterest and I've always wanted to try it. And what I want to do is try and make some Halloween paper with like a spider stencil. So I have some parchment paper, and I'm going to move this over here while it's heating up. I'm just going to lay some parchment paper down. And what they were doing on this Pinterest post was using the hot glue and making a stencil like any shape and letting it dry and then peeling up the whole piece. And the trick is to, when you make your picture, there's got to be, everything needs to be touching. So I'm going to try this and see if it works. And then you put the stencil on top of paper and use distress ink, or I was going to try, I don't have any spray orange distress ink, but I do have a pad. So I was going to try using one of my distress tools and doing it that way first. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll try it with, I'll have to go to Michael's and grab some orange distress ink in spray form. So let's see, pull in my gun again and see if this is heated up. I'm going to squeeze it. Oh, I can feel it moving. So we gotta, oh, yeah, it's ready. Very cool. Awesome. All right, so let's move this over. All right. I guess that's good I have that here. So I'm going to start to make my spider web by making line down. And you want to make sure it's all continuous. This works really well. I'm going to make another line this way. And then cross it this way. Now this definitely will use a lot of hot glue, but it's just fun, you know? Just kind of add it in if you need to make it a thicker line. So I'm gonna have to add another stick in here. I really like the sticks, these longer sticks. So I'm gonna have to see, I don't know if I've ever seen them this long at Michael's, so that's one thing I'll need to find out. I'm sure that they sell the longer sticks, so I'm gonna have to check that out. If I find them, I'll link them down below as well. All right, then the next thing to do is just to go through and connect our spider web. We'll do it at the ends here. And just kind of do it a swoopy, kind of like how webs are made, in that swoopy fashion. If you know what that, I don't know if you know that, to me that is the term I would use, swoopy. Probably doesn't make sense, but oh well. All right, so that is connected there, and then I like it because this doesn't string up. I'm always, you know, there's a little bit of a string here, but on any of my other glue guns, it's just strings everywhere. So this is not too bad as far as the string factor. Okay, now just keep going. We'll just go down a little bit, about 1/2 inch, and do some more swoopy motions. Connect our cobweb a little bit more. This isn't perfect, but you know, when you're drawing with a glue gun, it's not going to be perfect. One more there. I think I can get 2 more rotations around. So let's go here. I really like this glue gun. It's really easy to trigger. There we go, and maybe one more rotation here. The key is to have a lot of connection between all your spots of your glue. There, I think that's as far as we can go. So I have a cool, there was a little bit of string, but that won't be too hard to get off. Let's stick my glue gun back over here. Very nice. So now what we need to do is just wait for this to dry completely, and then kind of pull apart any of the little strings. It's not too bad. I've had my current glue gun just, I don't know. Whoops, that's not, you gotta wait for it to dry. So I am going to add a little more glue at that spot because I just pulled it up. Just gonna try and melt that back. All right, kind of just have to be hands off with it till it dries for a couple of minutes. And it's pretty dry, still a little tacky there. But I think this is going to work out really good. All right, so done with the glue gun for now. So my handy dandy glue gun, I can just turn it off. Since it heats up so quickly, turn it off from the switch, which is kind of cool. I've never had that. And I'll pull in my paper. I just have some copy paper here. It's a 24 pound. All right, this is pretty dry to the touch. Awesome, look at this. Just comes right up off the parchment paper. Just a couple strings here to pull off. Not too bad. Very sturdy glue. And then I'll just put it on my paper here. Kind of going off. I'm gonna see if this works. If not, I'll try some distress ink. Okay, so I have my Tim Holtz distress tool here and spiced marmalade, and I'm gonna see if this will work. Kind of have to hold it down. I can see where spraying it is a lot easier because you're not putting as much, all the pressure of stippling it on. But I think it's still gonna work. Be kind of cool. I'm wondering if I could probably use watercolors and like a stencil brush. And that would work too. And I probably could use some washi tape and tape this down as well if I didn't want to hold it like this. It would stay down a little bit better. I don't know how dry my distress pad is. This isn't, you know, I kind of have to push down on it. But this is just a trial. I'm making these for Halloween journals that I have made. I made a couple of them. If you didn't watch that video, I will put a link for that down below. I'm going to probably just include these with the journals, not stick them in the journals. I just thought it would be fun to try this out and see how it turned out. And I was actually, you know, needing a new glue gun, so this is awesome that I was able to try this one out. And I'm impressed so far. I wish my ink was a little bit moister or wetter, I guess. I don't know what the right word is for. I'm gonna go ahead and go on the whole page here, just so you can tell the contrast of the stenciled image. Add a little bit more of the ink. Add some more down at the bottom here. Oops. Accidentally moved it. I can see the tiny spots here where it's not getting any ink, and I think that would be alleviated if I had the distress spray, but I think it'll still be fine. I think it'll still look good. So I'm gonna pull it up and see. That's pretty cool. I really love that. Even though, I mean, there's just little tiny areas there where it didn't quite, because the holes are so tiny. But I think that's awesome. An awesome paper, background paper for a journal. I'm gonna go in and add some more down below here. Yeah, I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side just like this and be able to include this in those journals. That's pretty cool. If I could do it thinner, it might be a little more of a delicate web, but using the hot glue, I was just not sure how well it would hold together if I did it thinner, but I could try that too. But yeah, I'm impressed with this hot glue gun. It's a great price. It was $19.95, and I think there was like a 5% discount when I bought mine. So I'm going to put the link for it down below. Again, it is the Monvict hot glue gun S-808, and it's a 40-watt hot glue gun. And the listing comes with the base and all the glue sticks and the instructions. So cool. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.